Hello, everybody. Welcome to the week of March 13th. In astrology, we have a fun week ahead. A couple of days where there's a little bumps and a couple of days that are really, really fun. March 13th on Monday, we're going to have Mercury, which is the planet of communication and travel, is going to actually move into the sign of fun, fast-moving, pioneering Aries. And so that's going to be happening between actually March 13th and March 31st. Okay, so we're going to be enjoying that really fast-paced sort of Aries energy. Aries tends to be very direct, can be blunt, however, to the point, speedy, get something done. So we're going to have that nice Aries energy, especially helpful if you're a shy person or a person that maybe has trouble being motivated. Aries loves to start new things and new projects. For sure, we want to start things new before Mercury goes retrograde, which is coming up on April 9th. Okay, so that's going to be coming up and we want to be aware of that. Remember, in astrology, we want to look at these things as we're moving with the energy and with the flow of the universe rather than fighting it almost like a salmon, swimming in the wrong direction upstream, and we're really having to fight and make headway. Okay, so then the other highlight this week, or the day of activity, is actually going to be not really until Friday. Otherwise, we have some moon, things, and those moon things are fine, but they're very, moon transits are very temporary. They're very quick. They might not even last a couple of hours. So I don't tend to focus too much on those. They're more of a daily type focus. When we're looking at the week, we want to look at Friday next. Okay, so Friday is basically St. Patty's Day, and that should be a fun day, except for in the evening, we're going to have a void of course moon in the evening from around 6 p.m. until 11 p.m., where the moon is going to be void of course. Void of course means that that's not an ideal time to do anything new. And then at 6 p.m., also starting that void of course time, the sun and Saturn are going to be squaring each other. And so that's really not a time to go forward and to do forward activity, forward movement, and really be pushing forward our agenda. Now, on the East Coast, that's a Friday night on St. Patty's, okay? So just be careful, because that's male authoritative figures. That could be problems, okay, if you're hearing me, with the law. So make sure, if you're drinking, make sure you do some Ubering. But that is not a time to push forward, and really all day it's not a great time to push forward with your own agenda. It's a time to be respectful of authority, I know, but respectful of authority. Saturn is archetypally the male father figures, male authoritative figures. We could have problems with some men in our lives, and perhaps men in our lives might need a little extra support that day. Okay, so that's also something to keep in mind. But Friday is really not a great day for forward movement. What is the best day, I think, of this week for sure, and maybe even this month, is when Mercury is going to be actually conjunct Venus. Okay, so conjunct means they're lining up and they're both in the same space doing the same thing, and they're really, it's a flowing, energetic, nice energy. Mercury is the planet, again, of communication. Venus is sensuality and love. Venus is retrograde, so this could be communicating potentially with somebody from the past. That's going to be on Saturday, March 18th. And so basically, we want to hold loving thoughts, speak loving words, okay? Maybe get somebody a card, or write a nice letter or an email, or some kind of nice fun thing like that. We could also be the recipient of such acts of kindness. And so that's a beautiful day. Saturday is a beautiful day. I've been looking forward to that one. And anytime we have the planet of love meeting up with the planet of communication, I think we need that energy right now in the universe, in America, in the world, because I think sometimes we speak a lot of sort of negativity, and we could be making sure our energy is a more positive energy. Plus, all day on Saturday, the moon is going to be in Sagittarius, which is a little bit more of a lighthearted, fun sign. Whereas that Friday, that day before, it's going to be in Scorpio, which is a little bit more of a heavier energy, and an energy that's more prone to picking things apart and analyzing things. And so Friday, not so much, but Saturday, yes, and moving into the rest of the weekend. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this astrology update, this astrology tidbit. Please make sure to follow me. You can continue to receive these updates. And of course, book a private session with me to know more specifically how these types of energies are working and functioning within your own astrology chart. Anyway, take care and enjoy your week.